This one athlete has made me interested in the Olympics all over again. I'll explain today on Come On Now. Welcome to Come On Now. My name is Brian Preston, and I've got to be honest with you. I was not looking forward to the Olympics this year. First off, Japan is the host country, and they're in a COVID emergency, and they're not going to be allowing spectators into the stands. One of the things you love about the Olympics is the chants of USA, USA, and the reactions of the crowd when big things happen. When Simone Biles does something incredible and defies gravity, the crowd reaction helps you get into it. For a given sport that you're watching, the crowd reaction helps you get into it. There won't be crowds. The noise will be piped in. It'll be fake. That's going to take a lot away from the Olympics. Another reason, probably the bigger reason I wasn't looking forward to the Olympics is the reaction of American athletes right now. We've had a year of anti-Americanism, the likes of which I've never seen in my lifetime this past year, where it seems like the media and the Democrats just cannot stop bashing this country every single day. We've seen the rise of critical race theory in our schools and in our corporations. It's as though a subset of this country really wants the rest of the country to hate ourselves, hate our country, and destroy it. And you look at the Olympics and you figure a lot of these athletes going over there have been taught this poison, and it's going to manifest itself whenever they win medals. We saw Gwen Berry at the U.S. Olympic trials after she came in third for the hammer throw. She turned her back against the national anthem. Now, she's said various things since then, but the bottom line is she turned her back on the national anthem. I think that was staged, personally. I think she did that to generate publicity for herself, and it worked. We're talking about her. She came in third. We're not talking about the two who beat her. So, all in all, I was not looking forward to the Olympics until I heard about a specific name and saw what she did in the Olympic trials. Her name? That's an amazing video clip right there. Sydney McLaughlin has just broken the world record. She's the first woman to run the 400-meter hurdles under 52 seconds. She beat the favorite, and then look at what she did after she won. She didn't run around saying how great I am. She didn't thump her chest. She didn't brag. She turned to the favorite in that race and shook her hand, and they hugged. And you can tell these are competitors who respect each other. These are competitors who admire each other, and you can see a lot of the character in both of them, and in particular in Sydney McLaughlin. She's not glorifying herself at all, despite being the best ever at her sport. Turns out this is not new for her. Check out this interview clip in which she places the glory somewhere other than herself.
And next question is from Eddie Pels. Sydney, was your feeling, were you feeling frustration or untapped potential for those years when you were running great times, but just coming up short of Dahlia when she was setting world records?
Dalila's a great competitor. I think, I was growing into my own person. And I think the biggest difference this year is my faith, trusting God and trusting that process and knowing that He's in control of everything. And as long as I put the hard work in, He's going to carry me through. And I really cannot do anything more but give the glory to Him at this point.
Sydney McLaughlin, the best 400-meter hurdler ever in women's sports history, didn't take the glory for herself. She is running for her country, and even more importantly, she is running for God. Her Christian faith is first and foremost. In fact, check out this Instagram post from a few months ago where she talks about her Christian faith. This is a consistent theme with her. She does not put herself first. She puts God first, and she is running for her country. This is such a refreshing attitude. She is 21, but she seems to have the wisdom of someone much older. After watching her break the world record, after watching her reaction to breaking the world record, and after hearing that interview that she gave, I'm going to be watching the Olympics because of two people. Simone Biles first, a Texan and a champion, but also now Sydney McLaughlin. I'll also be watching for any other American who displays this kind of attitude, who is not there to glorify themselves. They're there for their country, they're there for their team, and they're there to glorify God. Sydney McLaughlin is going to be there representing her country, representing her faith, and I hope she brings home the gold. I hope she brings home a truckload of medals if that's possible. As for athletes who are there just to glorify themselves and don't like the country that made it possible for them to be there, come on now. I'm Brian Preston.